Why is doing research so important before you upload your YouTube video? Stick around till the end and find out. Oh, and also at the end, I do have a tip for something you need to check every once in a while to make sure your YouTube videos are still being pushed. If you don't do research before uploading a video, it's kind of like searching for something in the dark without a flashlight. It really hurts your chances even before you post the video. So here are my practices that I've found to be successful for me and that are helping me to grow. And a couple of the resources I use, I'm going to put those websites, those resources in the description of this video. So let's keep moving on. Before I even begin filming a video now or uploading a video, I go into YouTube and just say, for example, I'm doing a dad joke. So if I go into YouTube in the main channel and I type in dad jokes, it's going to come up with a bunch of videos. Then what I can do is I go to filters. Click on filters, drop down box. Click on videos and then click on a time frame. I do usually 7 days. It's going to refresh. When it refreshes, it's going to give you videos from that week or that month or whatever time frame you put in. Now you're going to go down and look for those successful videos, the high count videos, right? They're going to be the most successful. Pick 4 or 5 of them. Write those titles down or copy and paste those titles and put them into a document, whatever. Then you're going to go into Chatgpt, go into the free site. I'll put that in the description. And you're going to type in there something that goes like this. Please create for me an SEO, which is a search engine optimized title using these 5 titles. Enter. Chatgpt will come back a few seconds later with a bunch of titles. The next step after Chatgpt gives you some title suggestions. Choose the one you want, and then you're going to describe your video in the field. And then you're going to ask Chatgpt with the title information and what you described and ask them to give you the top trending 2025 trending hashtags and keywords. It's very important. Trending 2025 hashtags and keywords. And then what I do is I just highlight those and then I print those off. And then Chatgpt will print you off something like that. And then I can go back and still confirm that those are actually highly trending hashtags, keywords. On to the next step. Here's the fun part. Don't skip this one. You're going to go to this MW Metadata. It's a free site. It's like mattw.io. I'll have that in the description so you can find it. You're going to take one of those videos you found that were successful and you're going to click on the share. It's going to give you the link. Copy that link. You're going to take it to that metadata site, okay? You're going to put that in the field and enter. Now, for many of those videos, not all, some of the bigger channels, they have a way of hiding it or they don't even bother using any of the stuff for SEO anymore because they have so many viewers it doesn't matter. But for a lot of those sites, you're going to find when you copy and paste that into that field and hit enter, you're going to get a whole bunch of information. What that is going to do, it's going to give you, on some, not all, that is from a fairly large channel, very successful channel. What it's going to do is it's going to give you keywords and hashtags and tags. Hashtags you're going to see because it's already usually in their description or it's in their title. But they're tag words that are behind the scenes you don't see. Keywords that are behind the scenes that you don't see appear there. So now you have tags, hashtags, keywords from highly successful YouTubers, all for free. Next, what I like to do is I take this list of hashtags that I printed off of Chatgpt, and I go into an old video of mine on my YouTube channel, Opie's Eden, and I go to the title, I go to edit, then I go to title, hashtag symbol, and I start to key those hashtags in. And what I'm looking for is that they're still popping up and trending, and I'm looking at the numbers to still see if they're at this level, or are they dipping or going more, and I'll just keep a running tally. Because I do that every couple days, I'm assured I'm still using trending keywords, trending hashtags, so on and so forth. So now what we have is what? We have top trending 2025 hashtags and tags. We have keywords from successful YouTubers, so we know what they're using behind the scenes. We have successful YouTubers' titles that we have put into ChatGPT and come up with an optimized title or titles. And then in one of my upcoming videos, when we get into creating the titles, the descriptions, and the pinned comments, this information is all going to come in handy there, because we're going to have all of this information from very successful channels that is out there for free for us to use and find on YouTube if you know how to do it. So just stick around. Here's my tip for you. This is a very important tip. This sounds elementary, but trust me on this. It has happened. Make sure maybe once a week, go into Google and make sure your phone number, email, whatever is still verified. You can just go into verify. It'll take you to a site. It takes you right into Google. It's going to ask you for your phone number or email, and it'll tell you if you're verified. If for some reason it was a glitch, something in the system, and it unverified you for some reason, or there was a problem, it's not going to push your stuff. It's not going to push your videos out. Also then, you want to go into your channel settings on your dashboard, okay? You need to go in to the advanced portion on your channel settings. You need to make sure on the advanced settings, all 3 green check marks are enabled. If they're not, if you have 2 green and 1 red, they're probably not pushing your stuff. They're not pushing your videos or content. So those 2 things, make sure you're still verified at least once a week. I do it every week. And then make sure every once in a while something didn't happen. It takes 3 seconds to go in and see if you have all 3 green check marks in your channel settings advanced portion. With that said, I hope you enjoyed this video. Any comments, please put them below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Let me know if you've tried any of this, and if it's worked for you, I would really appreciate it. So I will see you guys in the next video.